Start creating a YouTube channel for you and your personal expression, clarity, liberation, whatever it is that you truly desire. I suggest you start a YouTube channel. So, if you're new here, hello, my name is Jonna Fatonji, and I myself am on a challenge with myself creating a YouTube video every day. And I think I've done it now for maybe 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and I feel amazing. If you are in corporate, if you are in a job that keeps you stuck, where you don't have any time flexibility or location flexibility or financial flexibility. But I believe the first thing for us women is really the time and the location. Let's call it flexibility. Not freedom yet, but flexibility. Because I don't know where you are in your journey. I'm not a mother, but I am speaking to women. Okay. So maybe you are a mother, maybe you're not. But either way, even me, I have been in my last role, I have been in high performance sales, and I no longer want to be in corporate. I no longer want to be stuck or even what we called for a long time, especially me, being in a stable job, right? Being in a stable, secure job, that's a nice thing. But at the same time, I know that we are in a time where we can create stability from home. And I'm not speaking only about being an influencer, I'm speaking about using YouTube for a few things. Again, not being an influencer, but I feel number one, I think YouTube and just speaking to the camera, speaking to your audience, knowing who you're speaking to, the people, the women that are in the same situation you have been, maybe just a few weeks ago or something, right? That you know how to speak to us, like you know how to speak to her. Look how look how cute that is. You know how to speak to her. Number one, speak so you can get clear. You can get it out. I truly believe that YouTube creating content is even more potent than therapy. Okay. Disclaimer, of course, if you have like serious health issues, probably not. But if you are a person who is relatively sane, because I mean, who is really sane? Yeah, but if you're relatively sane and you use speaking to the camera and just sharing your journey, and then probably also imparting your knowledge and your wisdom through sharing your journey, it's going to crystallize whatever it is that you feel like, okay, this is what I want to share. Maybe it's truly is a journey, okay, leaving corporate and creating a life of location and time freedom, and then probably money freedom. Maybe that's your journey. That's definitely my journey, leaving corporate and finally creating my own business. Because for me personally, I have been self-employed a few times before in my life. I had a cafe with my mom. I spoke about that in other videos. And I have already had a successful coaching business, online coaching business, but then it collapsed and I left it and I went back into corporate. But now I finally came around to really experience corporate at a peak again, and really decided now, no, I cannot do that anymore. I really have to work from home. And this is also, if you know me, if you're new here, I believe in astrology as giving direction, right? I'm not the kind of person who thinks, oh my God, this is happening, so I can't move. No, but astrology in giving direction and finding a lot out about you. So one thing that is in my placement is that I am literally supposed to be working from home. And since I felt that confirmation, I was like, yeah, that's true. And that's exactly what I want. I have a lot of wisdom to share. I have a lot to give and I want to connect. I want to connect to my people. I want to have those deep, enriching, personal, intimate, but also very rich, emotional, but also intellectual conversations in on social media, on YouTube, right? And not only on the front end, I already have programs in the back end. I have already created things that can help you to create the life of your dreams. I'm a certified life coach. I have proven repeatable systems of transformation. I am just now in the process of finishing my own first framework, which is called the original method. And this helps you to actually find the clarity to create the brand that you are as a multicultural, as a multi talented, multi skilled woman, and a woman that is wanting to create value, to create impact, to create a legacy. And that's the framework that I'm using. Find out who you are, also using the tools of astrology and gene keys and human design, then also knowing the world that we live in, of course, being systems aware still, and definitely also finding out, first of all, like what platform do you want to use? I suggest YouTube. Like I've been here now for 3 weeks and I've always wanted to do that. And I am now leaving Instagram behind. For me, I really had to make a little bit of a distinction and cut it off because I've been always thinking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like this fear of missing out something, right? But I really realized that I am not a short form girl. I'm not. I don't enjoy it. I really don't. So I love YouTube. And I suggest you create your digital home, your digital real estate on YouTube as well. And also the whole framework around what it is, right? What is your digital real estate? I suggest you see this as either your home, depending on how comfortable you feel working in your home and inviting people in, but definitely see it as your market stand, right? Just like on a market, you have your stand and this is what you're offering. You're offering a little bit chit chat, you're offering a little bit storytelling, but you're also offering your products and your services. That is literally the marketplace. And women have been the masters of the marketplace, right? So step on the scene. I invite you. And I know it's always so all over the place, but many times I record these videos at the end of the day. Sometimes I even forget it, but then I just hop on. One thing that is happening for me as I'm recording these videos every day, like I have no shame anymore. Look at me. Like it's so hot. It's hot as summer here in Germany. And yeah, I haven't put on any makeup at all. Like I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating. Like all of my videos before, I am sweating and I don't mind. And I'm sitting here, that's fine. For me, I have definitely lost my my sense of shame because, and this is another video that I created if you want to go watch it, is because I feel like if your heart is pure and you know that what you are sharing is truly just giving, and also even if you're inviting people into your programs, which I do, yes, come into my programs if you feel that this could support you in creating your online brand, online business, and the system behind showing up online to actually make real money. If you want that, sure, I'm here for it. Of course, I'm ready to get paid for it as well, right? I'm not holding back because that's the same thing that I want for everyone. So, with that being said, I have said in this other video that we know as women that we don't have to look polished in order to feel and be trustworthy. And again, going back to the analogy of the market woman. So I believe it's the same thing for, like, for me, my personal influence has been two places. Number one, my mom is German, my dad was from Ghana, he passed. I grew up between both cultures and both countries. And one thing that I always have felt a strong association with is being a market woman. Maybe you've heard about it, like the Kumasi market ladies or other cities in Ghana. But market women, they don't look pretty. They don't look posh. They don't look like they came to work. They came to make their money. They're sweating, right? What is important is what they present, right? And then you still take them seriously, right? You still respect them, right? Don't you? Like, depending on what kind of person you are. And that's the kind of person that I'm speaking to. You respect women in business, even if they look like they're working. And I believe this translates to YouTube too. That's my personal opinion. I can hear and feel if somebody is genuine, if somebody has been through something and is truly imparting wisdom and knowledge on you from an embodied state, or if somebody is just pretending. Okay, so that is me. Like, I don't mind if you have on a designer dress or if you come on here with your gym clothes. If I can feel that you are what you're about, what you say that you know, I can feel it. So I don't need you to dress up. I don't need you to do that in order to draw me in. And I know that that's the time that we're living in with social media, with TikTok, with YouTube, right? You can do whatever you want. You can switch it up some days like this, some days like that. I'm saying all of that to say that if we are bringing this all down to reality, into the 3D, into the world, we all know that wise woman who knows things, that she doesn't have to pretend. She doesn't have to glamorize, right? She doesn't have to do that. She can. Again, let's not, like, we can switch it up. Absolutely. And I'm going to do that too. But I'm saying all of that to say, start your YouTube channel. And when you're starting your YouTube channel, it will give you the freedom, right? If you commit to creating a YouTube video every day, you will squeeze it in somehow. It doesn't have to be perfect, it will be part of your everyday life. And no matter how you look that day, you will come online. And that is such a liberating feeling. And if you are able to be your full self, your authentic self, as if you are here with me in my room, then you're truly free. And for me personally, that has always been a goal of mine, to be free, right? Freedom starts with just showing up as who you are, probably everywhere I go, right? I do not have to hide who I am no matter where I go. Doesn't mean that I don't, when I go out into the real world, that I dress like this all the time. No, of course not. But I hope you understand that, right? I will definitely be appropriate in every room I step. But now I'm inviting you into my space, right? So you're here. You chose to click on the video and to be here with me. So I have always wanted to be free, wanting to speak my mind, wanting to speak my heart, wanting to express my ideas, wanting to express my visions, wanting to teach, wanting to express everything that I've learned, and also expressing my love in terms of come online and build a business from this. So I know that this is going to happen for you too if you make that a habit. And then I want to speak a little bit more on the business side and on the back end side, right? Again, mind you, the last job I had was with Uber Eats, and I have been an executive sales accountant, being the one who called the restaurants, went out into the field, made the appointment with the business owner, signed, like negotiated and signed the deal with the restaurant partners, then brought it back, then onboarded them, then doing everything that like the photo shooting and the pricing and the menu and the act like and the what do you call it, and the different deals, right? Everything like in terms of 10% off or 2 for 1, everything you know about Uber Eats, I've done that. So that was a very high paced sales job, right? So I know the corporate world and I know like this big high tech company, and I've worked in other high pressure fields already. So now it is time to apply everything that we've learned to social media, to your own business. Let's not call it social media, because technically YouTube is not social media. YouTube is actually a search engine, right? So that is a difference. And you can design your YouTube like a portfolio, like a gallery, so people can find the topics that you're talking about. And the more structure I build, the more I will lean towards that as well. But I'm doing this little report. I'm doing this I'm doing this journey documentation of mine. So, but what I want to say is that I also know the back end of a YouTube channel business. YouTube channel is the marketing, right? YouTube channel is the connecting. YouTube channel is the free content, everything that you give out. But when you truly want to build something, or when you have to offer something, right, depending on where you are, you can have your whole back end having programs, having coachings, having courses, having everything that you have learned. You can put in a course. Everything that you are, you can put in a course, right? For me, it has always been spirituality, like mental hygiene, spirituality, embodiment practices, meditation. It has been about purging. It has been about trauma healing. It has been about emotional intelligence. All of that is found in my courses, right? So if you want to do all of it in order to be able to naturally sit here, and again, this is what I know, is that now being here, being so open, it also didn't come from nothing. Like when I am thinking about it, it feels like nothing, but it took me 10 years, of course, life experience, my financial situation, and all of the learning, all of the coaching. I've invested over 100,000 euros into my personal development, all the travel, all of the life experiences. It took all of that to be able to comfortably sit here now. And it also took all of the practices that I share with you, right? So, yeah, I just want to advocate for the benefits of actually showing up daily and sharing this journey with you. For me personally, it has already brought me so much clarity, because today I spoke with one of my friends, and she has been a colleague on this journey, personal development, but especially combining it with having a business around it. And she said that I haven't niched down, or that I don't have a positioning. But I disagree. Like, my positioning is to create systems and frameworks for multi talented, multi skilled, multi passionate, multicultural, like multifaceted women who also do not want to niche down, but at the same time have a focus point on transformation. Like, you will see me here with different topics, but what I am very good at is to help you to systematize your own knowledge, your own life experience, your own clearing, like your own, let's call it generational pattern clearing, right? Really understanding the world that we live in, the system that we live in, and then purging ourselves from conditioning, aka capitalistic, racist conditioning, right? Suppressive conditioning, where we feel maybe as women that we're not worthy, or that we're not as good as someone else, or that we are not worthy to have those prices that we desire, all of that, right? And then really position yourself. What are your topics? Who is your ideal customer? Also using all the tools that I have, also with astrology, but also with your personal story. Who's your ideal customer? Who are you? What is the world that you want to that you want to invite people into? And then also really creating the offer, creating the outlet, creating the a platform, or choosing the platform, the social media platform, creating the offer, creating a community space, creating maybe a sales page, creating yeah, a course curriculum. Like, those are the things that I teach in my courses, right? But as long as I am still new here, I'm giving myself the permission to also just explore and feel good, and talk on camera and ramble about and express myself and connect, and just getting better at this, just truly getting better at teaching and communicating and transferring knowledge, and hopefully also hope and a way, not only a hope but like a way, a strategy, right, a strategy into how you can create the same for yourself. Is there anything else I want to say? Yeah, I just also believe that every woman should have a YouTube channel. I believe that every woman should have a YouTube channel, 100%. I believe that people want to come to your market stand. I believe that you can come to the front and start with sharing your journey, a little bit of a documentary, a little bit of a diary, right? A little bit of a vlog, literally. Like people these days create like these elaborate vlogs. But honestly, like a vlog, when I think of a vlog, isn't a vlog like a video log? This is I feel like this is a vlog, right? I am on a ship in the middle of the ocean, which is life, right? And I am checking in with you every day. Isn't that a vlog? It's a daily diary of my journey through life. And I will share with you many things, like what's going on, what I've been working on, what I am creating, what is going on maybe in my personal life, right? Like things like that, what I want to share. And that is a vlog, right? That's a vlog. And that's what people love. Like we live in a time of AI now, and the trend is going towards people wanting to connect to even more real people. People want to connect. People want to be in community. People want to see real people. People want to connect with people who have been troubled, or who are troubled, who speak about their pain, who speak about their overcoming. People want that. People truly want that. People don't want to see perfect people. So, like, let that be the permission for you to also create your own market stand and come here sweaty, come here, whatever it is that you're doing, come here. It doesn't have to be too curated. Like if you give yourself the permission to see this as as this very down to earth marketplace. But again, it depends on whatever your brand strategy is, who you want to be, what you want to portray. But for me, it is really about creating this home. It's about creating intimacy. It's about creating an environment of a intimate conversation with a friend, or with a mother, or with a bigger sister, right? And to be like, yeah, that's going on in my world. I see you too. I see you. I see that you want to have the freedom to create your own world. And I believe that the first step is to give yourself the permission to create that freedom in your mind, in your heart, in your expression, and and that's again, that goes for me, right? While I speak, I become more clearer. While I create, and that is a universal truth about creation. While you draw, while you skits, I don't know how you call it in English, like while you just put something on paper or on camera, or just start doing something, only when you do something you will become clearer of what it is that is actually going to be. It's allowing the flow. It's allowing the flow of creativity to come through you. And that is how you're going to crystallize what it is actually that you're going to be offering in a more concise way. And as I said, for me, it is really about creating frameworks. It's about creating structure, because I am a multi-passionate, multicultural, multi-skilled, multi-talented person, and it is a lot, right? And I want to be able to speak about all of it. I want to be able to speak about my multicultural self, right? My mixed self. I want to speak about the things that I learned and that I had to overcome being a mixed person. But I don't only want to speak about that, right? I am a passionate, or I'm a deeply spiritual person, but I also don't only want to speak about that, right? I am also a business savvy woman, and I also don't want to speak about that only, right? So I want to be me fully. My brand is called Healing into Holiness. I want to be me fully. I want to be all of me. And at the same time, offer what I've mastered already, and then let you participate and to learn from what I've mastered. And that is always creating the structure that led me to a certain clarity. So, yeah, I love it. I really do. And again, I want you to really consider joining the original method so you can be as clear. That's a little bit of a joke, right? Because my video's like just flowing, but I'm very clear on what I'm doing here overall. And if you want that clarity for you too, to be able to step on the scene and just speak about you and be clear about what you want to speak about, and it being able to evolve, I highly invite you to join the original method. The original method is my new program, and it is currently also the beta version because it's very new. And if you sign up for the beta version, you're going to be one of the first people who's going through it, and you have the possibility to give me a lot of feedback so I can refine it, and you are going to get a lot of hands-on and personal support from me. This is also never going to happen like this again. So if you feel called to create your own brand, your own sales, your own product, your own business from showing up on social media and on and offline, but really getting clear again about who you are, about releasing all of the blocks that keep you from being visible authentically, and then also really strategizing in terms of who you are, what your offer is, what your skill set is, and then positioning yourself on the platform and everything that belongs to it. All right. So check out the link in the description box. There is the wait list for the original method. On that sales page, you see a little bit more described, like what we're going to do inside. And yeah, with that being said, if you have any questions, let me know also in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, see you tomorrow or see you in the next one. And if you want to follow me, I would love to invite you to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share, but definitely subscribe. Hit the notifications bell, and yeah, be part of the journey. Be part of the journey. Be part of the transformation. Be part of the revolution. I truly believe that this is a revolution, and I think it's going to be, it's going to bring a lot of things that I believe that we as a people, we as a humanity have been longing for, and it's here. So, yeah, I said what I said. You heard me, and take the step. Don't wait any longer. Choose, get into the program, and let's work. Let's create your digital, because you are a force of nature, and I'm looking forward to see you act like it.